What's up, everybody? First of all, I wanted to say thank you to those who watched my last video, who left messages, uh, praised me, gave me feedback. I would like to say thank you very much. And for the newcomers who's coming on to my channel, please subscribe and go along for the ride. Two things I want to talk about real quick. It's kind of off subject from what I usually would like to talk about, more relationships and kids and stuff like that. I just want to touch base on the Colin Kaepernick situation, and just wanted to give my, I guess, 2 cents on that. Colin Kaepernick is being blackballed, and everybody who's black and everybody who's in business knows what's happening, okay? And he's being blackballed. That's just the bottom line of this. But, I think the most important message is what he actually stood for, what he was actually, kneeling for. That was the biggest message. And I think everybody tend to forget about the message. And the message is simply, African American males, for the most part, are treated, different. There's an injustice when it comes to African American males. We're looked at as aggressive people, who don't obey the law, which is not true, And I just want to say, you hear this expression all the time: good guys finish last. And in this situation, that is echoed very loud. That, here you have a good guy, never got into trouble with the NFL, with the league, followed the rules, did everything right. He's not beating anybody and doing all that stuff. And he just did a simple, silent protest. And this is where we're at. Now, if he would have went in and kicking doors and, saying F the flag and the national anthem, just causing havoc, maybe we would have a different spin on it, because he's doing something outside of his character. And I just don't understand. I guess people want us to be outside of our character just to judge us, or when we decide to try to do things the right way, we get, critiqued for it. And that's not right. To me, it's not right. And, I was watching the Young Turks. It's a news channel on YouTube. And they were showing a video about a guy who got pulled over. Happens to be white, okay? And he got pulled over by a white cop, okay? I guess the cop asked him for, like, license or registration or what have you. And I guess, he was reaching under the seat and fidgeting around. So the cop got nervous. So the cop drew his weapon. And now, he got his weapon aimed at the guy. And he told him not to move. If you move, it's not going to be good, so don't move. And the guy was just upset, irate, cussing at him, telling him to put the gun down. Why you got the gun pointed at me? Why why is this happening? And, I saw that video, and I hate to say this, but I didn't feel bad for the guy. And it's simply because now you know how we feel, at least you got a chance to talk to the officer and cuss at him and express how you felt because he had the gun pointed at you. Usually, when it's pointed at a black dude, if he make the sudden move, he gets shot, killed. You know what I'm saying? So, you here trying to get everybody to feel bad or sorry for you because you got a police officer pointed a gun at you for 9 minutes. Whoop-de-doo. If it was a black guy, we would have got shot. You saw it in Minnesota. You saw it happen to Philando Castro. He was reaching to get his license and got shot. You didn't get shot. And you complaining that you got the gun pulled on you. Look who's crying wolf now. But when it's an African American, who get a gun pulled out on them, who get shot, and we cry wolf, it's an issue. We're not supposed to cry wolf. We're supposed to just deal with it. Now you know how we feel. See, people don't make noise about stuff that don't pertain to them, that have nothing to do with them. But the minute it has something to do with them, all of a sudden, you're making all the noise in the world. You got a gun pointed at you. I don't feel sorry for you, man. Hell, nobody felt sorry for us. You know how I know they ain't feel sorry for us? Because every cop that shot a black person got away with it. And I'm supposed to feel sorry because he pointed a gun at you for 9 minutes? Please, man. And that's the nerve people have, man. When y'all don't experience what we experience, y'all can't talk. It's not on the same level. It don't come close. And this is what Colin Kaepernick was talking about. This is what he's kneeling for. Because it's not an equal justice, man. It's not equal. It's not fair. It's impartial. We get treated differently almost all the time. And when we do get, when a black person do get shot and do get killed, and guess what? They walk away scot-free. No penalties, no nothing. So, America, I'm saying this to you. We have a race problem in America. And until people open their eyes and start looking at it and addressing it, it's just going to get worse and worse. What are we going to do about it? The one thing, I watch a lot of TV and I do a lot of reading. The one thing everybody was saying, well, when somebody gets shot, they do the boycott for a few days or protest for a few days. And then, after that, everybody, go back to business as usual. We need to, when they say history repeats itself, we need to take a page back in the 60s and in the 50s, where when these African Americans organized a boycott, they boycott. Not using the transit system, crippling everything, because when you start boycotting, you're going to start getting some attention. People need to boycott. Black people need to boycott the NFL. Because, see, they make it look like the NFL is only getting white money. Meaning the fans are only white. No, the NFL is getting black money too. Hell, 70% of the players are black. So why we not sticking together, man? Somehow, through these generations, we lost track of that. Sticking together. Standing for something. We lost track of that. So, I mean, Colin Kaepernick, you know, more power to you. A lot of people have their own opinion about how you went about things and how you should have did it this way, you should have did it that way. Why don't y'all do it? Why don't y'all do it the way y'all want to do it? At least he's standing up for something. At least he's demonstrating something on the platform that he's on. All you other folks out there, y'all ain't doing nothing. How many times a black person got shot on TV and I haven't seen one celebrity get on TV and say anything about it? Not one. Michael Jordan, he's my guy. He made a contribution. I believe it was $1 million to go to training, for more training towards police, if I'm correct. Now, you know, granted, I'm not saying that there's no celebrities that don't do anything. They're probably doing it behind closed doors. But what I'm saying is, you guys have these platforms, man. Stand up for something. Say something. And that's what kind of pisses me off, man. It's like, this guy is standing up for us, man. We don't have a voice. I don't have a platform like Colin Kaepernick. But I do drive a car and I do go out in the streets, okay? And the chances of me getting pulled over is fucking real every day that I drive. The chances of me being another Philando Castro every day because I drive. So we need to stand for something, okay? And that theory that, you know, good guys finish last, that needs to change, man. It needs to change. We as a people need to change. And that's all I have to say. Later. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Subscribe, leave comments. You know, I kind of went away from what I usually talk about, but you know, I want to talk about all different type of things. So, like I said, leave your comments, and you know, you guys take care. Peace.